Oh, yeah. You know what time it is. It's time to watch my internet show. Well, for you. But for me, this is my internet show. Season 2, Episode 7. And I'm here, and you're here. And let's see. What did you hear that we were going to make today? Well, I know what I'm making today. And it's a combination of two great things. Two things that you might have had before. And those things would be a quesadilla and a burrito. Now, some call this a quesarito. And that's what I'm going to be making. It's the beautiful love child of the quesadilla and the burrito. And, well, is it a child? It's more like they fused together in some sort of mutation due to a vat of acid or a spider bite or something. But either way, whatever the origins, whatever the genesis for this delicious treat, it is still just that. It's delicious, people. It's delicious. It's delicious. So sit back, relax, and watch me whip up this food. Make sure you're taking notes though. Don't get too relaxed like I used to in school and fall asleep. I could fall asleep anywhere, especially in one of those nice warm classrooms where the teacher was just droning on and I don't even know what I'm doing here. How would I just take a nap? How would I use my time to my advantage and just sleep? You know? How about that? But don't let me get sidetracked here, okay? Okay? Because I need to focus. And that's one of the things that I've learned through cooking food for myself to eat, is that focus is imperative. It's imperative. If you take your focus off it for 1 second, bam, fire. Well, most likely, bam, burn. But you get what I was trying to say. You get what the message I was trying to convey. But yeah, let's get. See, guys, people, I just did it again. I lost focus. Let's get back to the cooking. What I'm going to do here is I am going to prepare the outer layer of tortilla and cheese. And I'm going to prepare this by spreading out the Mexican style shreds onto the tortilla. And once they are layered just right. Oh, a little too much. Don't be too much, you know? Don't be heavy-handed, don't be light-handed, be right there. After this is done, we're gonna just throw it on with low to medium heat while our veggies cook and our rice finishes up. Okay. A little stir. Look at that wrist work. A little stir. You better not leave that in again. Okay. Cut that out. Cut it out. I can't help that I'm gaseous. So, as you can see here, we're seasoning. If you're not seasoning, you're not reasoning. If you're not reasoning, you're not seasoning. It's like a square and a rectangle. A square is a rectangle and a rectangle is a square. A little math for your ass. And while the veggies are cooking, and while the tortilla is melting that cheese, we're just going to be checking on them to make sure nothing's getting too overcooked. Because one of the main things that brings this whole shebang together, this whole big sharuni, is the perfect cooked ingredients. Okay? You want your tortilla to be melted, but you don't want it too stiff that you can't roll it. Okay? 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 And you want your burrito to be well cooked so that they're not raw, but you don't want it burnt, because that's going to add some taste to it that we don't like. Now, keep those veggies flipping, but don't flip them too much. Okay? Okay. Now, 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 now. What we're going to do here is scoop the rice onto the tortilla that is not cooked. Okay? This is where we get the traditional traditionarito, as I call it. We layer that rice, we squeeze out the guac. Don't be cheap with the guac. Get me my guac in my gut. Get me my guac in my gut. Okay? Okay. And then once that's done and the veggies are cooked, we're going to just sling those there. Sling them on. Just sling them. Okay? 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 I just need to fucking smoke, okay? I fucking smoke every episode last season. It works fine. Get off my back. Do your job. You're not in charge of me. I'm in charge. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to get all of the ingredients there nice and even, so that even though this is very thick, we can wrap it up into a burrito. Now, do not comment on this being like, "Oh, Archie, you don't know how to roll a burrito. Haven't you ever ordered a burrito and see them roll it up?" It's like, yes, I have, but I didn't realize how much I had and how small the burrito was, okay? It's like trying to put fucking 4 G's into a small paper, okay? Some shit is gonna it's gonna be busting at the seams, but damn right, it's still gonna taste good. And additionally, in addition to that, I have a quesarito here. We got an extra layer of tortilla and cheese to keep it together. So do not comment and say I don't know what I'm doing, because I do know what I'm doing. Okay? 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 Now, as you can see, I'm wrapping this thing up to the best of my ability. Okay? And then what you're going to do, once it's wrapped up, okay? Oh yeah. Almost there. Suck it in. Squeeze it in. Can you do it? Oh, yes. Good enough. That is good enough. Because now, as you'll see, I'm going to take this thing, I'm going to flip it over, I'm going to throw it down on the griddle, cook it just a little bit more, and then, well, hold on. I'll let you see. I'll let you see for yourself. So, as this cooks a little bit more, what that's going to do is it's going to seal up the split where I may or may not have had stuff falling out. What's going on? What do you mean? There's no... You've got to be kidding me. Cut it. Just cut it. This is my internet show. I'll see you next Tuesday. What the fuck? You piece of...